Hello and welcome to a new video in which we're going to look at how to solve a one-player domino puzzle. Now, the aim of the game is to separate this grid into 28 domino pieces, representing each of the combinations from 0, 0 through to 6, 6, and this grid is used to mark off the dominoes so we can keep track of them as we place them, and we find the dominoes in this grid and we'll simply put a bold line around each domino as we find it. Now, the typical way to solve these puzzles is to go through the dominoes in order and see if you can find a domino that can only appear in one place in the grid. So let's start. So first of all, let's look for 0, 0. Okay, that's very handy. There's only one 0, 0 in the grid because these are the only two zeros that neighbour each other. So that could be 0, 6, that could be 0, 4, that could be 0, 1, that could be 0, 5, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 6, 0, 6. So anywhere the 0 neighbours another square horizontally or vertically is an option, but there's no other 0 that neighbours another 0. So this must be the 0, 0. So let's mark that in. And let's put a cross to show that we've placed that in the grid. Now I will continue doing that in a second, but just as I was doing that I saw another instance of a rule that can be used. So if we look at this 0 in the corner, it has to pair to a 6. So whilst we don't know whether it goes to the left or whether it goes down, its only option is a 6. Therefore means, you know, one of these two must be 0, 6. And so we can know that anywhere else in the grid that has 0, 6 as an option cannot actually be that domino. So here we have 0 and 6 next to each other, so we can put a little cross there to remind ourselves that it cannot be 0, 6. It has to be 0, 3 or 0, 2 because this has to be the 0, 6 in some order. Likewise here, that cannot be the 0, 6 because it has to be at the top. Okay, so now I'm going to look for 0, 1. It can go there, can go there. Okay, and as soon as you find two options, then you normally stop. 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 5, and we know the 6, 0 has to go up the top here. Okay, so let's move on to 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Let's move to 1, 1. Okay, so it looks like here is the only possible instance of 1, 1. So let's mark that in. Now, as you start to place dominoes, you'll begin to restrict the possibilities for other placements, which hasn't happened yet, but that will hopefully happen fairly soon. So next, let's look for 1, 2. So 1, 2. Here, that looks like the only option for the 1, 2 domino. Okay, great. So let's place that. I'll stick borders just so it can be seen on the camera. 1, 2. Okay, again, doesn't seem to immediately give us anything else. Let's keep going. So that was 1, 2. Let's try 1, 3. Can go here, there. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 6. Okay, so let's move on to 2, 0 now. So originally this could have been 2, 0, but now it can't be because we know the 2 is in this domino. 2, 0. Okay, so this must be the 2, 0. So this 1, 2 was actually useful because it ruled out the 2, 0 there. So that's going to be our 2, 0. 2, 0. Okay, so now we have our first instance where we can mark something else straight away now. So this 5 now, the corner squares are very restricted, of course. They only have two possible squares they can connect to, and now it can't go here, it must come out here. So this is our 5, 0. So that's 5, 0. So let's keep going from 2, 2. Let's look for 2, 3. Okay, so that could be 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 6. Okay, so not there or there. Here could be 2, 6, that could be 2, 6. Okay, fine, so nothing doing there. Let's move on to the 3, so let's look at 3, 0. Okay, so can't go there. Looks like it's here, 3, 0, so let's mark that in. Okay, that's going to give us more information as well, which is great. So that's the 3, 0 or 0, 3. So now you can see that we can resolve our 6, 0 because this 6 can no longer neighbour the 3 or the 1. So it must neighbour the 0 there. So that's the 6, 0 marked in. Let's check that. And that also gives us the 6, 1 because now this 6 has to connect to this 2. To this 1. So that's the 6, 1. Okay, so let's continue. Let's look at 3, 1. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2. There, 3, 3. Here or here, 3, 4, there or there, 3, 5, there or there, 3, 6, there or there. Okay, or there. Let's look at 4, 0. So 4, 0. Okay, so it's either this 4 or this 4 are connected to the 0, but we don't know which one yet. 4, 1, lots of options. 4, 2, there, 4, 3, there. There. 4, 4 looks like it's only here in the middle of the grid. Let's just check that. Hold on, 4, no, could be there. Okay, almost moved too quickly there. 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, lots of options for 4, 5. Let's move on to 4, 6. So we have an option here, 4, 6. Do we have any others? Let's just check. No, 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 no. Okay, so this is 4, 6. 4, 6, 6, 4. Okay, this also gives us another couple of freebies. So here's our 0, 1. And here's our 5, 3. 5, 3. Now that actually also gives us this 4, 2. So that's 4, 2. So let's move on to looking at the 5s now. So 5, 0, we already have placed. So let's look at 5, 1. So 5, 1. Could be here, could be here. 5, 2. Here, here. 5, 3 we've already placed. 5, 4, there. 5, 5, let's have a look for 5, 5. 5, 5 can only go here. So that's the 5, 5. 5, 5. Now let's move on to the 6s. So 6, 0 and 6, 1 already placed. This is where this grid gets useful for checking what we've already placed. 6, 2. So 6, 6, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 5. So this must be the 6, 2. That's the only option for it. No, again, too quick. 6, 2, 6, 2, or 6, 2. So always worth double checking. 6, 3. 6, 4, we've already placed that, I believe. Yes, 6, 5, here or here. How about the double 6? Not there, not there, not there. Okay, that must be down here. Just double checking again. Yep. Okay, fine. 6, 6. The easiest way to go wrong in solving dominoes, as I've almost shown a couple of times, is to skip over a potential placement and therefore marking the wrong one. So that's 6, 6. That gives us the 2, 5, or the 5, 2. Okay, now we'll just go round again and start looking at the dominoes that we haven't placed yet. And hopefully some of these placed dominoes will have now resolved some that we couldn't place before. So let's come back around to the lowest one, which is 2, 2. So where can that go? So 2, 3 is 2, 6, 2, 4, so 2, 2. Okay, so that must now be over here. So that's the 2, 2. 2, 2, that gives us the 3, 3. 3, 3. That in turn gives us the 6, 3, and you can see that as you replace more and more, a lot of the grid just starts to resolve itself. That gives us the 3, 1. That gives us the 4, 3. 4, 3. That gives us the 5, 4. And like a lot of puzzles, it builds momentum like this, and the more you place, the quicker it gets to resolve the rest. So what have we placed? The 2, 3. So 2, 3 can now only go at the top here. That's 2, 3. What have we got? 4, 0. That can only be okay, yeah, one of those fours. So we still don't know which one of those two fours. 4, 1. There or there still, or there. So that's not resolved. 4, 4 is looking good though. That's only got one option. Now that we can't have a 4, 4 there, that must be here. That's the 4, 4. That gives us the 1, 4 here, and at this stage you hope you don't place something that you've already crossed off, because that means you've gone wrong. Let's look for the 5, 1. That must be here. And that is going to resolve our puzzle. So 5, 1. The 0, 4 has to come here. 0, 4. And the 2, 6. And last, the 5, 6. Okay, so we've crossed off all 28 of the dominoes, and we've solved the puzzle. Okay, hope you found that video useful, and will encourage you to try some domino puzzles. They are a fun logic puzzle to solve. Okay, thanks for watching, and we would really appreciate it if you did like the video and subscribe to the channel to be alerted when we release new puzzle solving videos. Thanks very much. Bye.